All right. So at the 1100th hour, this show, and the show I'm talking about is PlayBoyy. If you have not been, watched the screen, seen the screen or whatever, episode 10. At the 1100th hour, they have added 2 new characters. Okay, the first one was introduced. It was either last episode or episode 9 or 8. His name is Tudor, and that's who Jump been messing with. Now, this episode, they just said his name, but we ain't see him. Now, this episode, we saw him. And that is Jason Lee / Daddy / Porsche's. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be his sugar daddy or adoptive daddy. But I think it's both. I think it's both from the explanation they gave us today. Like I say, it's a mess. Okay? Because now, like I always, is the plot keeps turning and changing. We can never stay to the original plots. This week was exhausting to watch this episode. I kept looking to see the timestamp. It just kept dragging and dragging. The NC scenes were lasting too long. So let me try to see who I'm going to start with first. Let me see. I'm going to start with the people that weren't on screen that much and were less problematic. And that's Noof and Pop. Their little scene was cute or whatever. They was on screen less than 5 minutes. There's not much to say about them. They did what they had to do and kept it pushing. Now, Captain and Keen. We started off, Keen, he got right to Captain and said, delete all that shit. Get rid of all of it. And I liked it. Keen got right to him. And, Captain was like, I got rid of all of it. It's going. And Keen was like, now get the hell on out. I don't want to see you no more. Captain crying and boo-hooing. Next thing you know, he at the soccer field / deserted field with Pune talking about, but I love him, blah, blah, blah. How you love him, but you taking secret videos of him? Make it make sense. And then Keen falling for the mess, texting Pune, talking about, just comfort him for me. Don't fall for that. So then, I'm not going. Should I tell you this one? Yeah, I'm going to tell you now because that plays into why Captain got mad at Keen. So first, he mad at Soong went away. We know Soong went away because Daddy found out about the video and said, you're messing up my son, you gotta go. So now I'm first going to the PlayBoyy house, the play club, and he effing all the players. But he being, the stuff he used to do with Soong, he trying to do it with them. Say, I'll pay you 10,000 K or 10,000 baht to let me do whatever I want. So he with Pune. He said, I'll give you that 10,000. Okay? He being real rough with him. Started off with a finger. Next thing you know, it's his fist. And I'm saying, sir, all you could give him was the 12,000 baht. That's all it was. Next thing you know, they leave and there was blood on the table. And I'm walking in the room. He said, what is all this? And then Pune talking about we're not together. I don't matter to you. You don't matter to me. I don't care about you. I don't love you. You got mad at me, had whole hissy fit and tantrum when you found out about Keen when all I gave him was a BJ. So whatever I do in here is none of your business. And I'm like, sir, you're gonna risk your health and your body because you're mad at Ob? Make it make sense. Like, I know the job and industry you're in, but really, you're gonna risk your body and your health because you're mad at Ob? That ain't making no damn sense at all. So he goes to Keen because, mind you, he lied to Ob and said he only gave him a BJ. But from the looks of it, they were doing more than that. So you're still lying. So he goes to Keen and he laid up across his bed or whatever, and Keen taking care of him. And Keen was like, we're not, you already told me this is not what you wanted. Okay, we're not in a relationship. We made our boundaries clear before. So they're whoever they're supposed to be with don't know that they used to mess with each other. Okay, but here comes Captain banging on the door like he the popo. And he come in here talking about, oh, so I should have known. I knew you was messing with him, blah, blah, blah. So then, Keen was like, you have no right to be in here. You need to go. I don't know why you're in here talking to him all crazy. You only come to me when you want something. So what do you want now? And Captain was like, you know what? You need to tell him to leave, because if he don't leave, I have a video with your face on it, and I'll put it on the video on the website or whatever. And Keen just looked at him like, here we go again, same old shit, nothing new. And I'm like, Captain, you just boohoo crying and talking about I love him, but you talking about you still got clips, and you threatening this man. That's why he said he don't care. This man Keen legit looked at him and said, I dare you, do it. I don't care. And it looked like to me, because at the end of the episode, it looked like to me that Captain put the video up because they were giving Keen a letter. Someone gave it to him, gave him a letter and showed him a video. So I'm waiting to see how that's going to unfold next week. Because if you thought he's going to come back to you, Captain, he's really not going to come back to you now. Because I don't know if it was the video that he saw with his face on it, or it's another video that didn't show his face. But it looked like the paper they gave him was saying, get your ass up out of here. You're terminated. Your services are no longer needed. And then with Prom and Nan, Nan was laying in on him. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm not mad, because he legit said, like, Nan was like, I gave you ample opportunity to tell me the truth. You did not. Like, the whole opening scene before the opening credits, he was just like, pop, pop, pop. I'm like, well, damn. Between Nan going in on Prom and Ob going in on First, I don't know who had the better scene. I was like, damn. I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. To be honest, I don't feel sorry for none of these characters. The only one I'm really looking out for that I'm hoping don't get hurt in the show is Pob. I told y'all he be up in the clouds. I don't feel bad for none of these characters. I get the ick a lot. I get secondhand embarrassment, but I don't feel bad for none of these characters. A lot of them, they getting their karma. They was doing a lot of bad-ish. So, hey. Now with Porsche and Jump, now, I told you about Tudor. Now Jump is trying to help Tudor, some way, get justice. Okay. Now Porsche on I don't know what's going on with Porsche. He flip-flopped too much in this episode for me. 1 minute he talking about eat the dog food. Now since Daddy done came back, he talking about I realized that I'm so sorry that I actually love you, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. Like, you keep flip-flopping. Like, pick a side. Okay, and then they put the audio in, to play over the loudspeakers at the school, and then Daddy was right there, and then it was on the audio, he's talking about how, my parents worked for him, and then they died, and then so he adopted me, but he don't treat me like a son. He treats me like someone else. He be trying to get that pom pom. And I'm like, oh. So the next episode that they show for the preview is how he's trying to get with everybody. How Daddy actually owns the play club. He was trying to get the Ob, but I'm like, leave him alone. That makes me think, because you remember Ob said he had a sugar daddy, and the sugar daddy didn't want him no more. It made him and told him to work inside the playhouse. Is this old sugar daddy? Child. And then in the preview, Daddy was touching, rubbing Zoe's hand, talking about you have a beautiful body. Bitch, I cannot. It was a lot going on. In this episode. And then I was kind of proud of all. And then I felt proud of all when he went and got with First, and he was basically saying, don't come back here. Do not come back to the play club, because it's not for you. And if you come back, you get that pow-pow. But then when he put the pow-pow in his pants, I'm like, sir, you're doing too much. This is when the show is going on too long, because y'all be doing too much. Way damn too much. But next episode, I'm kind of scared, because I'm like, what is Daddy doing? Because now he really going to be mad. Because now he need a new sugar baby, because he don't want Porsche no more, because Porsche acting up. Child, a mess.